There's a large variety of players in the world of Erinn. Here we can see some players hanging out in Dunbarton, twirling around each other trying to find out how to best show off their outfits. Though time in Erinn is not without its downsides, here you can see a player's controls appear to have locked up again. Here a player enters their homestead. Shortly after that, another player comes up, scouting out the homestead, trying to see if he can possibly sneak his way in to gather the delicious herbs for herbalism experience. And here we have some players in Physis, trying to find their way into the Hillowin mines to gather materials. Normally these would be giants, but nobody plays giants. Inventory management is a notoriously difficult task in Erinn. Here we can see a player trying desperately to make everything they have fit in their bank, but it is all for naught. In the arid location of Philia, we can find a lone bird introspectively perched on a branch, lamenting their choice of race, wishing they could be a human. Sometimes after completing a shadow mission, a player's inventory may be full, resulting in excess gold spilling to the ground. Here we can see the other players greedily picking it up for themselves. Some players manage to avoid rebirthing long enough to grow facial hair, or at least they pretend to. Festia is full of all sorts of fun activities that players can compete in. Here we see a player repeatedly bashing at Klobbermeister in an attempt to get the high score to earn a shinier pair of wings with which to attract a new mate. Slower players, such as humans without mounts, and weaker players, such as anyone who's not a human, will often fall behind in shadow missions and dungeons, but this affords them the unique opportunity to follow behind other players, picking up gold and items that have been dropped. And here we have the rare spotting of a giant. My mistake, I've just been informed that this is simply a new player who has eaten too many sliced meats. In northwestern Tiltian, we can find a player, stranded, left there by their friends. Too racked with social anxiety to reach out to anybody to ask for help, they will simply remain there until they are once more found. This is an example of your typical couple in Erinn, a black one and a white one dressed alike otherwise. As you can see, they appear to be gearing up for... Oh dear. It seems that they have spotted me. Yes, watch as they waddle away to continue their activities in private. This player has received a whisper and cannot figure out where it's coming from. Not all pastimes are fruitful. Here we can find two players desperately scrounging around in the pitiful remains of EVG, trying to find some entertainment, but alas, there is none. Sometimes special activities happen in Erinn. Here you can see players flocking a GM event in the hopes of receiving Altem balloons, and then raging as there are none. In central Dunbarton, standing atop a plinth, is this week's fashion contest winner. They get to stand there the entire week to show off. One of their legs has already fallen off, but that is a small price to pay for Mabinogi. This is a group of players headed towards the Shadow Mission altar in order to run a mission. Hopefully one of them does not use the dragon support action on the group at the end. In the world of Erinn, even seemingly odd activities can be lucrative. For example, this player is attacking a tree to attempt to get berries to drop so that they can turn them in for their part-time job. This player appears to have obtained an outfit with a special animation. Look at it. So exotic. Mabinogi players, these mysterious, beautiful creatures who came to our region suddenly in 2008 are still an enigma to this day.